What if I tell you that your wife is behind?
And I'm telling you that the if is not possible. That's what I'm telling you, because I know my wife.
That is not possible.
Yes, somebody I'm married for. This is a family matter, and when we are dealing with family, you have to be careful, extremely careful.
What if at the end of the day it turns out that your wife is actually behind the reason why you guys have not been able to give birth to a child?
Well, please, just like I said, I don't know. If you have anything you want to tell me, go ahead and tell me. Unless where you prove otherwise, then I should know that maybe I'm not correct. But for now, I think I know what I'm saying.
So we should prove that to you?
Yes, of course. That's why I'm here. I'm still here because we need to prove that. Because if outside that you think you can use all these things and you want to merge into my family activities, if that's what you want to do, I will make sure I deal with you.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Please, how are you doing?
I am fine today.
All right, sir. First of all, before I go into details why I invited you down to my studio, I would want to appreciate you for honoring my invitation. Thank you so much for coming. And before I go more in details, I must let you to understand that behind you there is camera. We are recording this program and the world is watching. Seated with me here is my seer, who by grace of God, he sees secret and deep things, and he also knows when someone is telling lies. Be you who. And sir, it is because of the gravity of what is happening, of the reason why I invited you down to my studio, that is why I am hiding your identity. So I don't want to know your name, and I equally don't want to know the name of anybody that will be involved in this very issue. So sir, there is an issue someone brought to my table that led to me inviting you down to the studio. I called your wife. I told him that I have a business for you. Then she gave me a number and I decided to call you. The summary of what this person said to me is that you have been married without a child. How true is that?
Yes, I've been married without a child.
Like for how long now, sir?
It's up to 10 years now.
Up to 10 years now.
Yes. Why the question?
Okay. The thing is that a certain man brought an issue to my table of being married for 8 years without a child. And at the end of the day, the summary of everything is that at the end of it all, the wife happens to be responsible. Not that she's not fertile, not that she's not medically okay, but because she belongs to this club that they don't give birth to children just to maintain their shape. And they gave me your wife's number as a member of this very club. But I know why I did not invite your wife first. I decided to call you so that I will know if what they said to us is true or not. So you said you have been married up to 10 years now without a child.
Yeah, I've been married for 10 years, but I don't know the connection of all these things to my family affairs. So I don't know if you have anything you want to tell me, then I'll be ready to listen to you. But I don't like going into my family details. I've married for 10 years. Yes, we don't have a child till now. So, but I don't know the connection of all those challenges
Sir,
to what you are saying.
Do you know where the problem is coming from? Do you know why you guys have not been able to give birth to a child?
I don't know.
Do you care to know?
Yes, of course.
Like if we tell you where this problem is coming from, are you going to believe us?
Even before now, I've been searching for solutions. So if I see a place I can get that solution, I will appreciate that. So if you have any solution for me, because I've gone to many places, we've gone to hospitals, with my wife and I were tested, and we tested medically okay. We don't have any challenge. And we've gone to many places, even church houses and prayer houses. We even conduct midnights on daily basis and all that. So I've searched for many places. I've even gone to places I'm not supposed to go. because of this issue. So I wouldn't want it to be a thing of ridicule. If you have anything you want to tell me, or if you want to continue with what others are saying, I may not be ready to listen to that.
Okay, sir, you just have to calm down. Take it easy on us. I want you to tell me or tell us, what have you been doing for this complete 10 years? What have you done about this your childlessness? Please just tell us, gently narrate it to us. I would want to know before I will tell you anything I have to say to you.
Okay. Like I told you earlier, I've gone to hospital, not one, not two. I've even traveled to ABJ, gone to many places, hospital. Then we went to prayer houses.
What happened at the hospital?
At the end of the day, we were tested, and the result came out okay.
That you and your wife are medically
that we are
okay?
medically okay. We don't have any problem.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we've gone to prayer houses, all these men of God who conducted one prayer or the other, or make some, a kind of give us some advice on things we should do. Even my wife have gone as far as sleeping in a church for 14 days.
For real?
Yes. So recently we're even conducting midnight prayers almost on daily basis for this situation. So we've suffered for this.
So I'm ready. Wife?
Yes, of course, with my wife. With my wife, and my wife has also done her own best. The way I've seen her, she suggested some places that we have gone also. I've even gone to a place I'm not supposed to go because of this.
Like, where is this place? Do you mind sharing it with us?
Well, I shouldn't hide it because I think I've gone to a native doctor, yes. I've gone to some herbal homes, and all the other things. They gave us some medicines that we should take. While we go home, we took the medicine as we were asked to do that. At the end of the day, no show.
Like this medicine they give to you, you and your wife is drinking it?
Of course. Of course.
Are you very sure your wife is taking it?
I am very sure we take the medicines together.
For real?
Yes. We even made it a routine. We want to take it to take together morning and night. In some cases, or once we take once a day, we take together before we go out.
So where else have you gone to after the native doctor?
Just like I said, native doctor, some herbal homes, even churches. I've gone to a particular church that said my wife will have to come and stay in the church for 14 days for a deliverance and all these things. We did that. You understand? It wasn't easy for me to allow my wife going to stay in the church for that long, considering what is even happening now. But because of we really need this child, you understand? So I have to do that. I don't have any other option than to do that. I'm also ready now to even go anywhere, any mile out, anything that will make me to at least have a child I'll call my own. I'm ready to do that.
Sir, so for real, you have been married for complete 10 good years without a child?
I think I've asked these questions times without number. I've answered yes. We were married for 10 years. I don't know.
And what exactly is your wife saying about this very issue?
Just like I'm disturbed, my wife also is disturbed. You understand? Because whatever thing we are doing, we'll do together. Any place we are going, we'll go together. Whatever thing we are asked to do, we'll do it together. So the way I'm disturbed, the same way she's disturbed.
Are you sure she is disturbed?
Yes. At times I have to even be the one to, console her, because as a woman, as a man, I understood better. You understand? There are some things you have to also hoping on God. But as a woman, she's been quite disturbed over these circumstances and issues.
Like, seriously?
Yes.
What if I tell you that your wife is the main reason why you guys has not been able to...
Please, hold on. Please, I don't want that kind of thing. If that is why you invited me here, please, let me go. Can you say something like that to me? Please. I want you to withdraw that.
Calm down.
No. Withdraw that. How can you tell me my wife... No, I don't like that statement. Please.
Chairman, can you relax?
I'm here.
I just said, what if I tell you that your wife is behind...
And I'm telling you that the if is not possible. That's what I'm telling you. Because I know my wife.
That is not possible.
Yes, somebody I'm married for 10 years now. How can you tell me my wife is responsible? We have gone to hospitals and we are tested okay. So which other thing?
Is it all about tested being okay?
Then I don't know. Is there another thing?
That is what you should find out. Not like telling me your wife cannot. Is that how much you trust your wife?
Well, as long as I know, I trust my wife. You understand? And I know that the way I'm disturbed, my wife is even more disturbed more than myself. So telling me my wife is responsible, I don't understand. And I don't want it to create a kind of atmosphere that will make me to begin to see my wife. This is a family matter, and when we are dealing with family, you have to be careful, extremely carefulness.
What if at the end of the day it turns out that your wife is actually behind the reason why you guys have not been able to give birth to a child?
Well, please, just like I said, I don't know. If you have anything you want to tell me, go ahead and tell me. But as for my wife, I trust my wife.
Chairman, you are the third man that is coming to my program concerning this very issue. The first guy that brought this issue to my table, the second guy he mentioned, and now you. And at the end of the day, it happens that their wife are actually the reason why they have not been able to give birth to a child for 8 years and for 3 years. Why? Because they belongs to this club. Do your wife belong to any club?
Well, I don't know my wife to be somebody that likes all these club of a thing. So I don't think, I've not seen her accept all these women fellowship and some other church activities. I've not seen her, engaging herself in any ungodly club.
Okay, there is no club she belongs to.
So as long as I know, I have not.
Yes, because I'm not talking about women fellowship or anything. This is far from the church.
Well, I don't know. Just like I said, I've been with my wife and we'll stay together. It's not as if I'm in Lagos and she's in Enugu. No, we are together, you understand? So I've not seen her taking excuses to go for any club meeting, except the fellowship and some other things, church activities that she do attend. All in the same connection with this problem. So if there's any other one, then you can let me know. If something that I prove to be true, then I will know. I'm here.
All right, no problem. Thank God you are in our studio. What if we will ask to see this your wife? Can we get to see her?
Want to see my wife?
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course, you can see my wife. Yes, you can see my wife. Yes.
You are doubting what I said to you. I told you that what if I tell you your wife is responsible for this thing that is happening for over 10 years? You doubted us.
Well, I have every reasons to do that. Unless where you prove otherwise, then I should know that maybe I'm not correct. But for now, I think I know what I'm saying.
So we should prove that to you.
Yes, of course. That's why I'm here. I'm still here because we need to prove that. Because if outside that, you think you can use all these things and you want to merge into my family activity, if that's what you want to do, I will make sure I deal with you. You understand? I just granted this your invitation simple because what you say to me on phone. You understand? So you coming here to tell me my challenges and my wife and all these things I don't like. But if you're able to prove, yes, if it's the truth, then I can now do whatever thing it is. But if it happens to be maybe something of that, you want to just play into my family and use it to do caricature, I'll deal with you.
Do I look like somebody who wants to play
I don't
into
know.
your family?
People can do anything these days, so I don't know.
Sir, I'm not that kind of person. We don't do such here. Instead of spoiling, we will amend, we will repair. Yes.
Just like I said, I'm waiting for the proof.
All right, no problem. People, you guys heard what the young man said. So without wasting anybody's time, I have to bring Seer into this very issue. Let's hear what Seer has to say concerning this. Seer, ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Biko ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke ya bụ nwoke nọ n'obi anyị bụ ya bụ onye nke nnatalụ akara ekwentị nya mbọsị nke ndị ikpeazụ abịa n'ụbịa. Yanwa nọ n'obi anyị. Akụrụkwa nne ya ihe merụ nji wee sị wee bịa. Wee jụọ ya ka ihe o nwere ikwu na ya bụ ihe. Enuzekwana ihe ya bụ nwata nwoke kwuru. Mmesi gị biko dododo na etufuru oge ọbụla. Ka ị nebagodo ya na ya bụ ihe. Ka ị gburiere anyị ya bụ okwu ka ọ ga-esi wee kwu ya nghọta. Ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Okay, Seer wants to say something. Seer, biko gaa n'iru ka ịgwa m ihe ị nwere ikwu n'okwu a. Ana m ege ntị.
Nke bụ eziokwu bụ na ọ bụ ihe fịara arụ nwoke ya na nwunye ya na-achọ nwa, na-enekwazi anya mbọ ha na-abụ na-agba ka ha wee nweta nwa, ịbịazie na-agwa ya na ọ bụ ya bụ nwunye ya bụ onye dose ha n'ọnọdụ ha nọ. Ọ bụ ihe fịa arụ ekweta.
Seer said it is true, as in it is a very difficult one for a man to just accept that the wife he married for complete 10 years, the same wife he has been going to different places in search of solution to the issue of their childlessness, is the same person that is behind the reason they have not been able to give birth to a child. Seer said it is very difficult for that person to accept such. Seer, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Mana ọ bụrụkwa na ya eme afọ n'anya ekwe na nsogbu adịrọ, anyị ga-enyelụkwazi ya aka ka ọ fụ n'anya ya wee kwetezikwa.
Seer said yes, that seeing is believing, that we are going to apply that method, which is to invite his wife down to the studio, let him say things for himself. Seer, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ọ ga-enyere anyị aka ka anyị wee nwee ike ịkpọta ya bụ nwunye ya ebe a ka ọ fụkwazi ya n'anya ma kwelụ.
Seer said you are going to help us to inviting your wife down to our studio so that you will see things for yourself. Seer, ana m anụkwa ihe ị na-ekwu.
Maka na ya bụ ife ga-eme ka ya bụ nwoke kwete na ife anyị na-ekwu na ife anyị na-emekwazi dịzikwazi n'anya ya.
Seer said that is the only way this young man here will believe and accept that what we are doing is legit. Yes. Seer, ana m anụkwa ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ya bụ na a ga-achọ ohere a ga-esi mee ka ya bụ nwunye ya ọ na-ekwu maka ya bịarutekwazi ebe a.
Seer said we should find a way of inviting the wife down to the studio. So, Chairman, you said we can see your wife, right?
You can see my wife. Yes, you can see my wife.
I hope you will be able to withstand whatsoever that may be the outcome of this very issue.
Well, I don't think anything is going to make me not to withstand whatever that thing it may be. I'm a man, so anything that comes to a man is equal to that man.
Like if you get to find out that your wife is actually responsible for your predicament, hope you will withstand it.
Just like I said, I'm a man.
Or you still doubting that your wife cannot do it?
Just like I said, I'm a man.
All right. Yeah?
You see, I may have said a lot of things which you interpreted. Then for me, until you prove that to me, because till now I still not believe what you are saying.
Okay, you want proof?
Of course.
All right, what you are going to do for me is, sorry, I don't have the other phone where your wife's number is, but give me your wife's number. Yes, put your wife's number here. Okay? See ya. Ya bụ nwata nwoke enyego m akara ekwentị uhie a na-ekwu okwu. M wee sị gị biko, o nwere ihe ọzọ i nwere ikwu n'okwu a ka ọ gaa n'iru chọọ ohere m ga-eji mee ka ya bụ nwaanyị bịa n'obi anyị n'ụbọchị nke taa. Ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu.
Gaba n'iru.
Okay? Seer said I should go ahead. So people, you've heard it all. So without wasting anybody's time, I want you to click on the share button right now. Share this video as many times as you can. Make it go viral for the world to watch and learn. As you do so, I want you to stay tuned, still follow up to see how all these things is going to play out as I call and invite the said wife down to our studio to come and defend herself concerning this very thing we are saying. So don't be told, don't be left out. Stay tuned and see how all these things plays out. Thank you.